Welcome to Kermode Uncut, where it's time to run down my top 5 favourite films of the year so far, from January to June. In a previous blog, I did numbers 10 to 6. Now's the time to do numbers 5 to 1. And at number 5, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. It's been a terrific year for animation, as I've said here on the blog previously, but this is a really wonderful work from Isao Takahata, an adaptation of a 10th century Japanese legend, which I think works for audiences young and old alike. What I like about it best is the fact that it is proudly hand-drawn. You can feel the textures of the painting as the watercolours wash across the screen. A real heartbreaking gem. At number 4, a terrific feature debut from playwright turned filmmaker Debbie Tucker-Green, Second Coming. Now, I raved about this film when it came out in cinemas, but many people got in touch to say, well, they couldn't find a cinema showing it near them. It's since come out on DVD, and many of you have tweeted to say how much you enjoyed it. I really like the film, not least because it's a movie which asks the audience to fill in the blanks, to make up their own minds about whether what they're seeing is down to earth or something more miraculous.
Do you still think you're giving birth to the second coming? Chucky.
Which feeds in very nicely to my choice for number 3, and Carol Morley's The Falling, another film which absolutely celebrates ambiguity. It's set in a girls' school where an outbreak of fainting may be mass hysteria or maybe something altogether more ethereal. Watching it, I started thinking of filmmakers like Nick Rogue and thinking of the great back catalogue of the Italian gialli. I think Carol Morley is a really outstanding talent, and The Falling is a remarkable piece of work.
Old secrets rise to the surface.
You're dangerous. All the way down. Nobody knows who I am anymore. What I'm really like. What I think about doing.
At number 2 in my rundown of my favourite films of the year so far, Céline Sciamma's Girlhood, originally released in France under the title Bon des Filles. A gripping and heartfelt tale of girls in the hood, this featured a brace of outstanding performances from a largely unknown cast. Again, wonderful use of music and a real passion for its subject.
Et là, je me suis arrêtée, je vous ai regardé. Vous étiez belle. Et je me suis dit que ce moment, il était parfait.
دروغ نگو تو پسر خوب هستی چراغو خاموش کن نصف شبی کجا بودی؟ دختر در تاریکی کن دقت.
All of which brings me to the number 1 spot and my favourite film of the year so far. A film about which I knew very little before I saw it, but which really caught me off guard. A girl walks home alone at night. The film is billed as the first Iranian vampire western, although it's entirely shot in America, and is written and directed by Anna Lily Amirpour, who I think is an outstanding talent. Beautiful black and white cinematography, wonderful cine literacy, and once again a use of music which is completely in tune with the director's vision. It's no surprise to learn that Anna Lily Amirpour worked as both a DJ and a bassist. There is no higher qualification.
White light, it's all a dream, lost in a fire, this golden obsession, music in my heart, deep in my eyes, dancing from the opium.
So let's just recap my 10 favourite films of the year so far, from January to June. At number 10, Minions. Number 9, Ex Machina. Number 8, The Look of Silence. Number 7, Slow West. At 6, Whiplash. Number 5, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. At 4, Second Coming. At 3, The Falling. In at 2, Girlhood. And number 1, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. So there we are, my top 10 films of the year so far from January to June. I don't know about you, but I think it's been an absolutely extraordinary year. I mean, there were many titles I wanted to get in that list, but I simply ran out of space. And in fact, already in July, there have been some releases which I am pretty certain are going to feature in my top 10 come the end of the year. What about you? What did I miss out? What are the real outstanding titles for you? And what are you most looking forward to between now and the end of 2015? Let me know.